There are some brand new AI tools in the YouTube automation space that complete beginners, small channels, and heck, even brand new channels are using to go viral and get views even on their first YouTube videos. My name is Dave Nick. I've done YouTube automation for over 9.5 years. I have a bunch of these channels that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like with this one, I did about, let me just load. From ad revenue, we did about $700,000 in ad revenue. With this one, I did $39,000, $19,000, $3,000 in the last 28 days. The lifetime of this account is about, let it just load again. What's happening with the Wi-Fi? $320,000. And if you want to see all of my channels, I have a video where I break down all of my channels and how long I've been doing it and all of those things, so you know what I'm talking about. Now, some of the tools that I've been using, that I've been testing, and I will recommend you which ones, I will tell you which ones I recommend, which ones I think are not really necessary and you shouldn't waste any money on them. So let's just get into it. The very first one is NextLev. Now, NextLev should basically help you find the right niche for yourself. So I have an account on this one, and I will tell you what I think about it in a second. So when I log in, we're going to have a bunch of features on the left-hand side, keyword research, all of those tools. I personally think that most of these tools, like I can get through vidIQ and other ones that everyone already knows about. But what I can get is the AI niche finder, and this was really useful for me. So what I can do is I can just select days since start, and I can find channels that started out recently. It tells me instantly, all right, this channel is monetized or not. So it tells you like, yes, this is monetized channel. They only started 25 days ago, and I think this counts like when they created the channel, which is pretty crazy. Like they created a channel 25 days ago. They only have 4,000 subscribers and only 7 uploads. So I can right away open up the channel and I can see, all right, what are they doing? I can see this channel started 30 days ago and they have 70,000 subscribers. What on earth is going on? So it's a monetized channel that started 30 days ago, or they started posting 30 days ago. Okay, this wasn't correct. These videos are from 2 months ago. So that wasn't correct. So what I wanted to say, you can use it to find viral niche ideas, but it's not going to be useful once you find the niche ideas. The only reason I still have it is because I'm still paying for it, so I have access to it, but I could have just probably paid once, get some niche ideas, start a channel, and leave. That's one of the ways that I use it. But also my thoughts on it, it's kind of expensive as well, and you don't necessarily need it. There's a bunch of platforms where you can just find these channels, or you can just do it yourself from scratch, manually go to YouTube and find new niches and new channels that are blowing up. That was NextLev. The second one is vidIQ and new features. A lot of you are asking me how am I using vidIQ specifically for my channels. Here's a few different ways that I use it. I know we have these things like you can generate a video. Oh, Dave, so I can just enter a topic over here. So I want to make a video about healthy smoothies. So I just enter a topic here and just generate the entire video. Like, this is pretty cool. But to be honest, it's not the best. Yes, you get some kind of a title, you get some description, but people can see through this. I'm going to tell you how to actually create better titles than this. It gives you some ideas for thumbnails. Like this is like if you're just starting out, if you're a complete beginner, you don't understand nothing about YouTube and YouTube algorithm, this might be cool and might be impressive. And yeah, you can just generate a script based on the outline, generate a voiceover, all with one press of a button. Really impressive, really cool, but not very useful in real life. What I really like is the keywords section, because I can right away see what are the top keyword opportunities for my channel, and I can see that people are really interested in affiliate marketing, for example. I can see the search volume is very high, but the competition is high as well. And then I can just go to questions. I can see what kind of questions are people asking related to this keyword. And this is gonna be also specific to your own YouTube channel as well. So I can see people are asking you how to start affiliate marketing. We can see there's a high search volume and medium competition. Ideally, you're gonna search for keywords that have a really good search volume and low competition. And then if you have a brand new channel and you target that keyword, if you're doing a search-based channel, that will be very useful. Outliers can also be really cool because, for example, you can just go in and you can search for a specific word. In this case, it's search for The Rock, because The Rock was on Google Trends, so he was ranking on Google Trends. So I was like, okay, let me look into some videos about The Rock, and then it gives you outlier videos. So outlier score is basically how many times this video got more views. Like it got like 25 times more views than the rest of the videos on the channel. So you can just find the ones that are performing really well right now. You can find these faceless videos and you're gonna be like, all right, this is the keyword that is ranking high, or this is a topic that is getting a lot of views. Let me make a video on this one. So it really allows you to research. You can also change the filters. So if you're not interested in channels that have over 10 million subscribers because it's not really relatable to you, then you can lower this down to like the amount of subscribers that your channel has or slightly more, and then see what are the videos that are performing well for channels within that range, like 100,000 subscribers. Sometimes if you go too specific, it's just going to show some random stuff that has nothing to do with your search query, which shows that this tool also needs a little bit improvement. It also has the ideas section, which I never really found useful, but apparently if you log in daily, you get daily video ideas, shows you the view prediction. But to be honest, if I were to make a video, unleash the power of AI earning secrets, I don't think anyone would click, even though it says very high view prediction. So it's not really useful there. There is some AI coach which like has data with your channel, so it's connected to your channel, so it can give you some advice, whatever. But I mostly use it for the keywords. That has been a game changer for me. Showing the outlier score is also useful, but just the keywords was very, very cool for me. Next one is Hyper AI, because I've seen a lot of controversy with story blocks and stock footage taken from story blocks. So I found a bunch of these tools which are really making a lot of pain for my video editors and assistants, but basically they can go to Hyper AI and they can describe the video that we need. So if we need, for example, American flag, I can just search for that, click create, and then AI just creates the video for me that I can just download. So in this case, I had some healthy habits, and we got this video, and then I can just download it. So I have a bunch of stock footage. Even if it's something ultra not realistic, I can create that, and I can use, for example, I typed in, give me a cow next to the moon. So we got this video over here. So you can get some stock footage that you can use in your faceless videos from this tool. And it's completely free. Like, I've never really paid for it. I don't even know why I would upgrade. They're asking me to upgrade, but I see no reason. Next one, 1 of 10. This was very useful before vidIQ launched their outlier feature. So vidIQ kind of probably stole, I don't know, like vidIQ, please don't sue me, I don't know, maybe you just borrowed, maybe you got the idea, maybe you didn't, maybe you don't even know that this platform exists, but 1 of 10 was this software company that would show you the outlier score, and they were probably improving a little bit, but it's no longer useful because vidIQ has it already. It's pretty much the same feature. Next tool is basically our free community on School Online Business Friends. And if you're inside of our free community, I have a link in the description, completely free. You can open up this post in the tools category. You can find a bunch of resources. I spend hundreds of dollars on these every single month, and I just continue adding them. But one of them is the YouTube Growth Blueprint, which is going to go deep into how to grow your YouTube channel. And the next one that might be even more useful is just a blueprint, a step-by-step blueprint that shows you how to actually launch your YouTube automation channel. This is all completely free. I have a list of 1,000 example channels and 1,000 different example niches as well. Next up, I have tools that I use for voiceovers. I play around between these two. We have Play HT, so you can generate voiceovers with this one, which sound really realistic. Like, I used to spend over $1,500 per month per channel just on voiceovers, and now I just outsource it to AI way cheaper. 11 Labs is, in my opinion, a little bit better one. So you just enter a script over here, then select the voice. What we did for one of the channels is we took one girl from like real life, and then we just cloned her voice, so we get a unique voiceover that no one can have as well from 11 Labs, because there's a bunch of samples, but if you're using one of the samples, that also means that someone else can also use a sample from 11 Labs, so they're going to have the same voice as you and your channel. And I'm trying to build a brand with that channel, so I just got like a girl from real life, and then we just cloned her voice. We asked for a permission, and we signed documents, we paid her, all of those things. So you just generate a voiceover there. Next tool that is really useful for me is Creator Hook's newsletter. Like, this newsletter that is completely free, I think. You can basically just go to their past creator hooks. You don't even have to subscribe to the newsletter, and it gives you frameworks for titles, and it shows you what works in different niches, and you can just apply these to almost any niche, to be honest. Like, I have channels that have nothing to do with whatever this thing is, and I can still apply this framework that works pretty well for them. It will probably work for me as well. And they also just launched a new tool, Creator Hooks Pro. I didn't really find it very useful, but apparently it gives you frameworks for titles for your channel, so you can just browse YouTube, see a viral video, and just click, and then it will apply that title framework for your channel, whatever niche you're in. Another tool that I've been using is HeyGen, and this allowed me to clone myself. so that when I feel lazy, when I don't want to record the intro for one of my personal brand videos, all I can do is just come here and I will have myself cloned, my voice cloned as well, and enter a script and just submit, and then it would basically be me on camera, and it will be generated by AI, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of other avatars that you can use. So basically, if I select this guy over here, like he's gonna talk whatever I type in. So I can just type in a script here on the left-hand side. I can just change the script, change the voiceover, and then it's gonna be applied to this guy. And it really looks realistic. So you can use it for your channel. You can find presenters on here. Just bear in mind that if you go with something way too corporate like this, like I've seen people use these for YouTube automation channel, like we can see that this is like really low effort. We can see that this is AI. It seems way too corporate and soulless, and that doesn't really perform well on YouTube. Next up, I also use Photopea, which is Photoshop alternative. If in some cases I have to create a thumbnail for one of my channels, I just open up Photopea, so I don't have to pay for Photoshop, which is like 10 bucks a month. I just go to photopea.com. It has the same features and it's pretty much the same tool. I also made some PSD templates. I'm gonna link them in the description for free. If you want to use them, you can basically customize them. So you download it, you just come here, you open them up. So you open from your computer, and then you have like a template that you can use for completely free. Another tool that I use is ytjobs.co. This allows me to hire freelancers for my YouTube automation channels. And I personally find freelancers here to be way more higher quality than the ones on Fiverr and Upwork. That's probably going to change because in 2015, 2016, Fiverr freelancers were really good for YouTube automation channels. Now they're really not, because Fiverr became way too mainstream and attracted a lot of people that are just looking for a side hustle and have no experience with video editing or anything like that. If you're doing short form content, VSub is a really cool tool because you can basically just generate these shorts with one press of a button. You just enter a script, and it's honestly really good. Like these shorts and these reels seem like someone actually edited them. Like they generate AI images in the background, all of those things, captions, and it's really cool. Like they actually get views. Just bear in mind that it is an expensive tool. Like I just played around with it. I no longer use it, but it is kind of expensive. The last one that I want to talk about is Creator ML, which is this tool that allows you to crack the YouTube algorithm and allows you to spy on your competitors and spy on other channels. It's used by massive channels like the Infographics, Promoting Sounds, but has like 3 million subscribers. Never heard of them, but they have 3 million subs. It gives you precise data-driven recommendations. You can generate and choose titles on command, choose the optimal thumbnail to increase the CTR, which is something that we kind of have on YouTube at the moment with A/B split testing. However, this one is really expensive. So annual billing is $74 a month, but let's be honest, this is annual, which means that you will have to pay $700 at once, and then the monthly billing is $99 a month. Extremely expensive in my opinion, but you can watch the demo video to see how it works. I no longer use it because it's way too expensive, and I didn't really find the benefits to justify paying that much every single month. So yeah, those are a few YouTube automation AI tools that I use. If you have any other ones that you would recommend, do let me know in the comments down below. And if you found this video valuable, just drop a like, and I will see you in some of the next ones.